Well, hello. I am Austin. Sorry about the camo. I'm in Oklahoma, so different scenery. But anyways, so I am going to be talking about the field of geology and how geology impacts society and how it also helped shape humanity process through the ages also. So I'm going to go through and describe all that stuff in this presentation. So to start off in this presentation, I'm going to jump in and tell you guys how it changed and impacted society. So first off, geology is the study of Earth, the materials of which it's made, the structure of those materials, and the process acting upon them. That includes the study of organisms that inhabited our planet. Geology includes the studies of tectonic processes leading to volcanic eruptions, earthquakes, generations of minerals, petroleum, water deposits in the Earth's crust, and so on. Geology creates knowledge relating to our dynamic planet through the several different categories of geology. And there's a long list, so I'm not even going to go into that. But so there's so many reasons why geology is important to our life and to our civilization that we don't even realize. So just like thinking about earthquakes, floods, droughts, ocean water currents, and several different business. And several different types of soils, and like fossil fuels, fossil oils, minerals, gold, silver, oil, rocks, and so on. Many of these businesses and rely on like information generated by geologists and by geology for all these sorts of activities that we don't even realize, such as like gold, diamond, silver, oil, iron, aluminum, and coal, and all the natural resources obtained from the earth. These materials serve as the basis of many business enterprises. Geologists and the scientists of geology are the core of these business activities. The activities of geology is essential in helping finding these many other earth science materials. Even a simple material such as sand or gravel needs to be found and extracted from earth, and that can help build like and utilized in construction such as like homes, schools, roads, etc. Geology studies all sorts of things, and geologists study it to avoid building structures like from falling down and stuff like that, which is actually pretty funny because I actually work in construction. I do foundation repair, and I have to deal with doing all that. So like I have to know like what different soils there are. So like in Kansas and Missouri, all the different soils. So like here's an example. We'll have to dig a house out, and then we'll have to go 3 feet under the footer, and then we'll push pipe to raise the house, and that we have to go till we hit bedrock. And then that's just one example of how geologists and geology is impacted my life, and that's just a part-time job really, and there's just so many different things that affects in the world. It's just crazy. But so if you think about it, almost everything we use in civilization comes from the earth in some sort of way. Like even technology, houses, energy sources, toys, cars, metals, and there's just the list just goes on and on. These Um, and then, hold on, sorry. And people use earth materials every day. They use oils to produce from wells, metals that are produced from mines, water that has been drowned from the streams or from the ground. Geologists conduct studies that locate rocks that contain important metals, plants, and mine that produce them, and methods used to remove the metals from the rocks. They do similar work to locate produced oil, natural gases, groundwater, water we drink. And that's just a couple examples of how geologists having to study to remove all that stuff so that civilization can, and like our society can use those to build things. Within the climate today, now I'm going to start talking about the climate and geologists. We are concerned about all the climate changes. So geologists work to learn about all the past climate of the Earth and how they changed across time, and then they reflect on that and figure out what's happening today. The knowledge that they get from that is very valuable, and to understand how the current climate is changing and the result that it might be. And like going into how it shaped humanities and the process through time. So Darwin's theory, and everyone really knows Darwin, is the theory of evolution required from the millions of years and years for it to make sense. And that was, and Darwin actually was a geologist before he did the humanity and all his theories from that. So he started in that. And that prepared him to start in the field of humanity. And that's so he got all of his information from geologists and the study of geology to help him produce the theories, the laws, and all that that is required and known in the humanity. And that's just one way, and that's just one person. It's geology has affected many other different things and affected many other different ways through the advancement of humanity. So, but that is a little bit about that. In this thing, I talked to you about the impacts it has on society and civilization, and just a little bit about humanities and how it helped advance humanities. And if I accidentally repeated a couple things, I'm sorry, but thank you for listening. Bye.